Your body is still capable of healing, and that truth is far more powerful than most people realize. We often talk about aging as if it's an unstoppable decline, as if every year takes something from us that we'll never get back. But biology tells a different story. Every cell in your body right now is responding to signals. Signals from the foods you eat, the stress you carry, the movement you choose, and even the thoughts you entertain. And the most encouraging part is this, ***, your cells do not care how old you are, they only care what environment you give them. ***, when I talk with seniors, one of the first things I remind them is that decline isn't inevitable, dysfunction is, and dysfunction can be improved. We don't lose the capacity to repair, we lose the habits that support repair. Yet the machinery inside your cells, the mitochondria, the antioxidant pathways, the renewal processes are still there, still working, still listening for the right signals. This means that improvement is always on the table. Not perfection, not turning back time, but measurable, meaningful progress. And that is something we must never underestimate. Now, imagine the body as an engine. Even if it's been running for many years, the parts can still clean, adapt, and re-energize when given the right fuel. In fact, older bodies often respond better to nutrient-dense habits because the contrast is so dramatic. When you introduce antioxidants, polyphenols, healthy nutrients, and better metabolic rhythms, your cells react almost like a dry sponge hitting water. They absorb, they respond, they revive. And this is why the idea of supporting healing matters so deeply. Healing isn't some miraculous event that happens instantly. It's the quiet, consistent work your cells perform every minute, repairing DNA, calming inflammation, clearing waste, creating new energy. These processes happen even while you sleep. So when you nourish your body, especially in the evening, you're giving it the raw materials to perform that nightly restoration even more effectively. But let me be clear, this is not about reversing age or curing diseases. It's about supporting your biology, It's about recognizing that your body is not broken or done. It's responsive, it's adaptable, it's hopeful. And hope, when grounded in biology, becomes a powerful form of momentum. Think about the well-known research on neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to create new pathways at any age. Or the science showing that muscle tissue can respond to strength training well into someone's 80s. Or that metabolic health can improve significantly in just days, regardless of age. These truths are not exceptions. They are the rule. So when you choose to incorporate nutrient-rich juices, when you prioritize hydration, sleep, mobility, or any other supportive habit, you're not doing something small. You're giving your body a message, ***, I'm still in the game, keep working, keep repairing, ***, and the body listens. The point is simple but empowering, ***, you have not missed your window to improve your health, ***, not even close. Your body's ability to heal did not disappear with age. It simply waits for you to give it the opportunity. When it comes to health, people often think the biggest transformations come from dramatic changes, the strict diet, the intense workout plan, the sudden overhaul of daily habits. But in reality, the most powerful improvements, especially for seniors, come from small actions repeated consistently. Biology simply responds better to steady signals than to chaotic extremes. This is why small, daily habits beat big, temporary efforts every time. They give your body a stable message, a predictable rhythm, and a foundation on which healing can actually take place. When I talk about nightly juices or nutrient-dense evening routines, I'm not talking about a magic bullet. I'm talking about a steady signal to your metabolism, a gentle nudge that says, here are antioxidants, here are nutrients, here is hydration, use these to repair. It's a message your body understands instantly, and when you repeat that message night after night, the effects compound. Not dramatically at first, but reliably, and reliability is the real driver of metabolic improvement. Consider blood sugar, inflammation, or mitochondrial function. None of these shift dramatically overnight. But they are all deeply influenced by what we do repeatedly. A single healthy choice can't overcome weeks of neglect. But daily, consistent effort, even small effort, begins to rewrite the metabolic story. The brain becomes more resilient. The eyes become better supported, energy stabilizes, inflammation decreases. These are the outcomes of consistent habits, not heroic ones. In fact, I often tell people that the body's most remarkable changes don't feel dramatic in the moment. They creep in quietly. You wake up one day realizing your thinking is clearer, your energy lasts longer, your sleep is deeper. You may not even connect those improvements to the small habits you've been practicing, because small habits don't announce themselves. They accumulate, they build a foundation, and then one day the foundation becomes so strong you realize something has genuinely changed. And this is why consistency is more powerful than intensity. Intensity burns hot and disappears. Consistency burns steady and transforms. A nightly juice rich in antioxidants isn't just a drink. It's a daily act of alignment. It's you telling your metabolism, I'm giving you a resource you can depend on. And the body thrives on that kind of predictability. This concept applies far beyond nutrition. Walk a little each day. Stretch gently, read for 10 minutes, go to bed at the same time, hydrate early. These small habits aren't just routines, they're signals. Signals that shape hormones, brain chemistry, mitochondrial behavior, and even how effectively your cells clean themselves. The truth is, anyone can be disciplined for a day, but being consistent for weeks, months, or years. That's where the power is. That's where aging well happens. That's where the trajectory of your health changes. And it's never too late to start building those steady rhythms. So let this be a reminder. Your future health isn't determined by what you do occasionally. It's shaped by what you do consistently, and even the smallest daily action repeated can become the exact signal your body has been waiting for. You are in control of the story your health tells next, and this is one of the most empowering truths I wish every senior could internalize. Too often we hear phrases like that's just how it is when you get older, or there's nothing you can do about it now. But those statements are not only discouraging, they're biologically inaccurate. The human body, at every age, responds to the choices we make. The future of your health is not predetermined. It is shaped continuously by your daily decisions, your mindset, and the signals you give your cells. What I want people to understand is that the body is always paying attention. It listens to every nutrient you consume. It reacts to every period of rest you give it. It adapts to your stress, your movement, your hydration, your sleep. And even if the past hasn't been ideal, even if decades of habits have not supported your health, that does not eliminate your ability to influence what comes next. Biology is dynamic. It changes, it adapts, and you can steer that adaptation. Think of your health like a story, and every day you are writing a new paragraph. Some chapters may have been difficult, some may have been filled with stress, poor sleep, or less than ideal nutrition. But the next chapter hasn't been written yet, and as long as you are alive, you hold the pen, you decide the tone. You decide the direction. Even small improvements, a nutrient-rich juice, a daily walk, a calmer evening routine, can shift the trajectory in ways that feel subtle at first, but profound over time. This isn't about ignoring the challenges of aging. It's about refusing to let those challenges define your potential. I've seen countless individuals in their 60s, 70s, and 80s experience meaningful improvements in energy, clarity, blood sugar stability, and overall vitality simply because they made a decision. I'm not done improving. That mindset alone changes the chemistry of behavior, and behavior changes biology. When you choose to nourish your brain with antioxidants, support your vision with phytonutrients, or give your body consistent hydration, you're making a declaration not just physically. Mentally, you're choosing participation over resignation. You're choosing influence over helplessness. You're choosing to become an active partner in your own health trajectory. And that's the message so many people never hear. Asterisk, asterisk, you're not powerless, and you're not stuck. Asterisk, asterisk, aging may add friction, but it does not remove agency. You still have levers you can pull. You still have choices that matter. You still have the ability to write a healthier conclusion to your story, starting today. So let this be a reminder, the next chapter of your health does not have to resemble the last one. You can feed your cells differently, rest differently, move differently, think differently. And every one of those choices nudges the story in a new direction. Not a perfect one, not a fantasy, but a better one rooted in possibility, biology, and hope. And that is a story worth writing.